After many requests, let's break down the new tavern for everyone. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. How you doing today? I am still exhausted from the subathon on Saturday, not gonna lie. If you were not able to make it out, you can go rewatch it, but I highly encourage you to come out for the next one and hang out. It was an absolute blast. One more thing real quick on that before we move on to the tavern. I am still partnered with the Final Boss Sour Company, and I have a sweet discount code of 20% off. So if you would like to do your own sour challenges, if you're interested in the best sour candy that's more healthy for you than candy is, then you should definitely check this out. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, just go follow the QR code, look at what they have to offer. It is basically dried fruit that is very sour and very good. But anyway, I'm absolutely loving it. I purchased it on my own, and then I reached out to the company to see if they wanted to, work with me, and they were thrilled. They sent me some free stuff. It's been really wonderful. So shout out to Final Boss Sour. Really appreciate you guys. They are not sponsoring this clip or anything. I am just, passing it along forward in case you want to get it. So go check it out. At minimum, if you've ever liked sour things, this is what you've been missing in your life. I ate a bunch of it on stream, so if you want some reactions, go check that out, and maybe we'll have to do it again, because everybody did seem to like it. It was pretty funny. So anyway, jumping back over to the tavern, we recently got an update in the game to improve the tavern, and it has been a much needed improvement. And I hope that this is not the end for the tavern. I hope we're going to make some more improvements. I'm going to talk about that in the second part of the video, so stick around there because I would love your feedback and input as to how else we can improve the tavern. Before I jump into how the tavern works now, how you can make the most out of it, I just want to say, I thought we would be getting a visual update. Every time we've improved something in the game, it has changed visually. The Guardian Ring, for example, I thought we would be getting a visual update in the game. Is that just me? Or, something like a little upgraded part, like signs or something? I don't know. I just thought it would be looking better and cooler because it's better and cooler. Okay, so when you come in here, actually, let's back up. Okay, I think that one of, if not the best feature, is going to actually be involving your mystery shards. So let's say that I am doing some type of summon event and I need to summon a bunch of mystery shards. Maybe it's a mystery shard conspiracy theory. I'll throw that playlist at the end of the video if I remember. Some of you OGs know what I'm talking about. We need to bring that back for sure. Let's say you've summoned a bunch of mystery shards and now you need to summon more, but you need the space to do that. The number one thing that I love is this instant upgrade feature. It is going to select all of your commons and uncommons for you to put into a champion and get rid of immediately. Now, I want this instant upgrade feature to include champions of rank 3 or higher. I want it to include rares for sure. Please. I need it to include rares. Okay, right now, I might not be full 288 out of 400, but there are plenty of times when I'm full and stacked with all of these rares, okay? So, I need that. I need that in my life, Plarium. I would love for you to put that in here because when I'm on people's accounts, they need it too, okay? Speaking of which, let's just throw this in here. We need more space for champions and gear. Okay, more space for champions and gear. That needs to be a regular update that you're adding those. couple times a year, 3, 4, 5 times a year, more space for champions and gear. Just get that into your regular rotation. Now, the next thing that I want to mention is basically the new fresh way to sort of upgrade your champions, okay? And so we have our new fusion guy. I am going for the fusion. You should be going for the fusion. If you haven't cleared Lizardman, you could save a copy of this guy. He's not bad. He's not great, but he's also not bad. Now, you can do your normal stuff and put champions in here, okay? Do not recommend sacrificing 4 stars to, like, put levels into a rare, but you can. What I love is we've stacked all of these, and we have the slider. Okay, now this, I believe this slider was in the game before, was it not? I think that it was. And they've sort of just applied this to the other areas in the tavern. So let's say we go and we level him up. Now we want to ascend him. We now have the slider here as well. This should have been in the game ages ago, but I'm so glad that it's in there now. It was so tedious to click through, like click, 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 use the spacebar trick. A bug just flew on me. I'm okay. We're gonna leave that in and not edit that out. Anyway, regardless, we're grateful that it's here now. When we want to go upgrade ranks, you can do so individually, or you can do an instant rank up. Does no champions match my... That doesn't make any sense. Let me figure out what's going on here. Okay, I don't have any champions to rank them up with, that's why. Okay, so me personally, I don't like to use chickens. Okay, so we're going to get back to this filter in a second, okay? But in here, normally this would be filled with chickens, or champions, right? Like, regardless of whether you have champions or chickens, does not matter. This will fill up with champions and chickens. And so this is going to, I don't know if there's a limit. Like, that's 11. I think that's roundabout. I think I did 20. But I don't know if there's a limit. So if you know if there's a limit, please let me know in the comments so that we can pass that along to everyone else. And it will show what they look like when they level up, which is really cool. I appreciate that. Me personally, wait, before we get there, it will also do all of your rank 4s to 5s. It will also do all of your 5s to 6s. Now, it's going to do them individually. So if you hit rank up here, that's just going to do the 3 and 4s. If you hit rank up here, it's just going to do the 4s to 5s. And same thing here, okay? Now, the filter, okay? I like the filter, and it does let you control a lot of things. For me, the main thing that it controls is I don't want to use chickens. Now what happens? Well, okay, I have the 4s I can level up, but nothing else. Why is it still showing the chickens there? That's weird. Don't use. I don't know, Plarium. Is that a glitch? Is that like a bug? It should not be showing that. Okay, anyway, I don't know why that's showing that. But then you can also choose these things if you want to. I personally would not check these things because that seems very dangerous. I think that I would probably leave these how it is set up in here, but that's on you. Maybe you want to get rid of all your Void Champions first, then you're going to change this to first choice. Okay? Maybe you're going to want to use your Force Champion second. Then it'll automatically change those, okay? So I'm going to reset the filters and just put it back to don't use, okay? And then, oh, it's filtered on each one. That's amazing. Okay, I actually didn't know that. I figured that out alongside with you right here. I want to be able to see what it's like with no chickens and then be able to choose the chickens because I stockpile the chickens for when there's those crazy champion training tournaments that I want to win. You know, that's how I got my Krisk, for example. So all of that is amazing, and it basically lets you go level up all of your champions at one time and then rank them all up at one time. So all of that is great. I would love some additional features for leveling up champions, okay? So on this instant upgrade, okay? Like let's say that I want to do this. I would love the filter here to level up all of my champions to the same level, for example. So if I come back to the upgrade rank, I want the instant rank up. I want to be able to choose on this filter how many brews to put into each champion. So I want to be able to put 3 brews into all of my epic champions. I want to put 5, 7, 11 brews into all of my 5 stars. Okay, that's what I want added to the rank or to the level up feature in the upgrade level. Okay, I would love that screen. We use that all the time, Plarium, and it's very tedious. What we do is we come in here for champion training events and we go like this. Okay, here's your toggle to go up and down. That's been there for a while, but I want to be able to do this and put 3 brews into all of my 4 stars, every single one. Okay, I want to be able to do that on a screen like this, an instant upgrade screen, whatever the case might be. I want that little pop-up there to be able to do that. I also, when we're farming in 12.3 Brutal, I also want more options over there. All of this goes together, okay? Under the multi-battles, just ignore the multi-battles, okay? I want this multi-battle setting to be improved as well. I want to be able to choose more than 20 champions. Why is there a maximum of 20? Okay. I want to be able to set the levels. Okay. I want to be able to set the levels. Like I want to take them all to level 19 or 18 or whatever the case might be. The filters, they're just garbage, okay? I don't like the filters. I think people are messing up their accounts with the filters. Basically, what I do is we are going to be selling all of the gear here. We're going to be selling all of the gear. What do we want to keep? Nothing. We're not keeping 6-star. We're not keeping... There's nothing that we're keeping on this screen. So I'm not choosing to keep anything. This is all crap gear. Now my filters obviously for Dragon or something are going to be different. In case you wanted to know, my filters for Dragon and all of the other dungeons look like that. I don't change any of this. I don't change any of this. None of that. It just does not work well. I just keep the level and the rarity that I want to. I felt like that was important to have as part of this conversation because that goes right along with what we're talking about here in the tavern. Okay, now, just some basic stuff before we move on in case you didn't know. They added the normal champion filter here. So now you can see your vaults in case you want to level up people in your vaults. You can filter. So like I want to see all of my 5-star legendaries. And that's who I want to level up, which is absolutely amazing. I love every part of that. Maybe I want to see like my 4 stars. And I want, not rares, but epics. And that's how I'm going to determine who I'm going to level up, right? So I love this filter. You can use it. It has all of these things. You can find the faction stuff. This is the same filter, okay? You can find people with certain buffs to level up. You can find people with certain debuffs. All of the things. It's absolutely amazing, okay? But we need this filter on every screen. Specifically the 3v3 screens. Please, give us the champion filter. And the Hydra screen. Why do we not have the filter in the 2 most important places? Anyway, so regardless, then you can reset that. You have all of this, that's normal. You have this, that's normal, okay? And then we already talked about ranking up. On the skills, okay? This is going to allow you to fully book without having to click it. Love it. Now, can you still click it? Yes. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, apparently you can't. So you would just need to decide how many books you want to put in. Like if you want to go one by one, you can still do that, okay? But that is important and that is very helpful. Now, on the Ascension, we already talked about that, okay? You still have your potion mixer down here. I encourage you not to mix very many potions. I need to run arcane potions again, apparently, and maybe some blues. But if you want to, then go ahead and mix them. It is very expensive, okay? So I would encourage you to farm more and mix less because it is very intense on your silver, so I don't recommend it. And then again, you have your slider for the Ascensions. So, what are the things that are missing that we really want in here? Honestly, I think it's pretty close to being perfect. I really do. I think the main thing that we're missing is this upgrade level where we're not upgrading one champion at a time, we're upgrading many at a time. I think that's the main feature that we're missing here. And the instant upgrade being able to include rare champions. We just want to sacrifice the level 3 rare champions. Like, fill them all in here. Fill them all in here. I need to wrap it up, and so do you. I know your time is valuable, so let me know what other improvements that you would like to see to the tavern, but I think that this is it. I think that this is the majority of what we need, and there is some more stuff here under the guide. Appreciate you putting that in there, Plarium. I don't know what we could gain from this that we haven't talked about already in the video, but let's just scan through here. I think that's it, right? So that'll do it for me here today. If you appreciate the video, make sure you hit the like button because that's how YouTube pushes the video to other people. So you have the power to help more people see this helpful video. And of course, I love hearing from you in the comments below. I'll link that Mystery Shard conspiracy playlist at the end here for you. And I hope you have a wonderful day. We'll see you guys in the next video.